What's up, guys? This is Steve.
And it's Ricky.
And we are the Two Broke Gamers podcast.
Woo! Episode 21. This episode is legal to drink now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you're listening in Canada, we were able to drink a couple episodes ago at 18.
Yeah.
But hey, in America, we can drink now.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Yo.
The show's going to get better from this corny joke from here. We promise.
I would hope so.
Yeah. So let's just jump right into it because we got lots of things to talk about. We could probably tease some things like lots of stuff. Of course, we base our show because we're two broke gamers. We talk about games, our opinions on stuff. Some of the games we can play, some of the games we can't. Either way, we try to play them as much as we can and talk about them. Of course, we're going to talk about the Pokemon demo coming up as well.
Of course.
Because, Steve got it.
I have it. I've been playing it.
Yeah. Of course, we're going to talk about Smash Bros., but that's going to be saved for later because it's going to actually, it's as we're recording this show, we're going to have to stop and watch it so we could take some notes because it's actually going to happen while we're doing it.
Yes.
So we actually want to get all the details correct. So that'll be coming at a later point or maybe a separate part. I haven't decided how I'm doing this yet. So...
Well, I mean, yeah, it's going to be a pause for us, not you.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a consecutive thing for you. But first, what we want to start off with is Rockstar. Now, apparently there's a fake thing going around that that's offering a GTA 5 beta for people to download and such and play on the, because GTA 5 came out on consoles years ago. So you're probably thinking, well, why is there a beta? Well, remember, they're going to re-release it now for the PS4 and the Xbox One and now finally for PC. So apparently there's a beta going around that's fake.
It's fake, guys. Don't. If you get this so-called beta, it's fake. No such thing.
Yeah. So, yeah, don't do it. Rockstar's warning of it. Just don't do it. There is no beta. They have not released a beta since, I believe, GTA 4. It's probably some sort of of course, this probably like a phishing type of scam. Get your access.
To get your account, get all your information and stuff. So be wary of this. Don't click it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So don't do that, please. Besides that, we want to talk about the fighting game community. We talk about it heavily with Smash Bros. We also give some respect, of course, to Street Fighter, Marvel, and Killer Instinct, and among others as well. And there was a loss in the fighting game community that affected a few people. It's Terrence Moore, a.k.a. Pusha T88. He had died tragically during a tournament, which is just crazy enough as it is. It happened October 16th. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. And, if you want to find out more stories, we'll link it. There's a lot of tribute videos from the people who knew him, people who have known him for a long time and everything else. And there's also the communities to actually set up a fund. As of this recording and while we link it, I don't know if it's still going to be current, but we'll still link it anyway.
We'll link it anyway. And if you guys feel like you want to donate and help out his family, because that's what this fund is for. It's for his wife and 2 children that he left behind. You can feel free to click on that link below and help him out. Yeah,
especially for that family because, they didn't contact the family to start, but they did start it, and then we're like, okay, we're gonna have to contact the family because we want to be able to support them because funerals are expensive.
Yes.
So there was a big support by the community. So if you want to check it out, we'll link you guys as well. Going on to one of the biggest events that happened in video gaming, especially esports, is League of Legends.
Of course.
Yeah. So before we even do that, we had missed some news right there where they invented that the actual almost like Dota, but not really. But the actual event, the League of Legends actual final, was being broadcast on ESPN3, which is a digital network, which is mind-boggling to me because it's like ESPN3 and esports. But I thought
though ESPN's management has openly said they don't consider esports a thing.
Yeah, but it's there on ESPN3.
Yeah,
and plus, exactly. But they showed more respect to League of Legends than the Dota because Dota they just showed a preview. They just said, okay, here's what's going to happen. This is the setup, and now watch it on stream. Whereas ESPN3 just aired the entire thing. Yeah. So, Steve, what happened?
So,
because you're the knowledgeable one on that.
Yeah.
It was Samsung
White.
It was versus?
Starhorn Royal.
Okay, gotcha.
And, so, I said that it was going to be a 3-2, and it was 3-1.
Almost like how Dota ended. It was 3-1.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of thought it was going to be. I just wanted to have a little bit of hope for Starhorn, but that's not the case.
Now, I know the video's out there of the entire finals. I have not had a chance to see it. How is it? Or how was it?
I don't know. It's just, you know what it is? I saw the first two games. I saw that it went, Samsung won the first game. Starhorn won the second game.
Mm-hmm.
And then because of course it was at 2:00 in the morning, I ended up falling asleep, and I woke up at like 5:00, and it was like Samsung White is the champions, and I was like, oh, okay, great. So I didn't actually get to watch the last two games.
Oh,
but
okay.
Basically, I saw it as 1-1, fell asleep, and then woke up, and it was 3-1.
See, I was up at that time too. I just could not sleep that night, but then I just slept a little before 2:00. Well, actually, no. That's a lie, because I did watch a little bit, and I saw the giant stadium. They were on the grass.
That was
incredible.
that was incredible.
That was incredible. That was
stadium.
amazing.
They filled up a humongous stadium with people.
And that's a soccer stadium.
Yes,
And
that
that thing was
insane.
huge. I'm looking at it. I'm like, wait, they're on the grass. I was like, wait, this is outdoors?
Yes.
Esports are outside now?
Yeah.
I was loving that.
That was incredible.
I love the view of it, but I didn't get to see the match. But comparing it to the Dota one, because I know you saw the Dota 2 final, how does it compare?
Well, the games that I got to watch, they were both kind of stomps by each side.
Oh, okay.
So like I said, I saw the first two games, and it was Samsung White stomped Royal the first game.
Yeah.
Royal stomped Samsung White the second game. And then like I said, I didn't watch the second two games because I woke up and it was over.
But at least it was more entertaining, where it wasn't just one-sided, really.
Well, to me, I've always found League. I have a bias.
Yeah.
So, in my bias, I've always found League to be more entertaining than Dota anyway.
Gotcha.
Because just something about Dota is just it's dark.
Gotcha.
Like I don't know. I just prefer League anyway.
Hmm.
But,
Gotcha.
it was entertaining for me at least.
So yeah, apparently lots of people did watch this tournament.
Well, watching it live, there was roughly 1,700,000 people watching it.
Oof.
So I think they said Twitch had around 800K, YouTube had around 200K,
Wow.
Azubu had about 63K, and then they said they couldn't get the numbers on the ESPN watching it.
Yeah.
But then there was also Donyu TV had about 2 million people. Like, 2 million people. Is
that the South Korean TV one?
the South Korea one. So that's
Yeah.
4 million. That's almost 4 million there
Oof.
when you add that to it. So
Wow.
there was at least,
Esports.
I want to say there was about 5 million people probably watching it live.
Yeah.
Live.
That's insane.
Not to mention now they're calculating all the stuff from the VODs
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff. So I would say that's pretty big.
Hell yeah.
That's huge.
That's way bigger than last year's, that's for sure.
Yes. Way
And
bigger.
I think the broadcasting it on Korean TV actually helped out too. There was a lot more people that got to see that game, in all honesty.
Oh, yes. No doubt.
Especially in that area and in that region. Everybody else in the world was really stuck with the internet because it's not like it's on TV, kind of like how it was in like the 80s in the US, where we had like arcade games or type games like on Nickelodeon and on broadcast and such like that. No,
Yeah.
This is like people got to watch it on national TV, so it's not like everybody watched it on the go. Everybody else had to be stuck with the internet.
Yeah.
So that's really cool with that.
And so I think it's pretty cool. But just some quick team news
Go
also.
ahead.
Quick team news. Team Curse, they had released COP earlier in the month, and they just signed Piglet from one of the Korean teams. I don't remember which one he's coming from. But that's pretty big. And North Americans LMQ, they just kind of released their entire roster except for their mid laner, and they're in negotiations with their support, but they're gonna be looking for an AD carry, a jungler, and a top laner.
Wow.
And with the new international rules, all those guys are international. So now
Yeah.
they need to recruit North American players
Gotcha.
for an all Chinese team. So the language barrier might be a little bit of a problem.
You can work on that.
Yeah.
You definitely can work on that.
I mean, they've been here for like almost a year now, so
Yeah.
maybe they're getting better.
Yeah, I got you. No, that'll be solved real quick. As much time as they're gonna spend with each other, it's gonna be solved very quickly.
Yeah.
So this one's gonna cover all consoles, almost all consoles anyway. Titanfall. Remember that game?
Nope. What's that game?
It was like some sort of first-person shooter game, some robots, something like that.
Some mechs or something like
Yeah,
that.
some mech
don't know.
game. People liked it, I guess. No, stop.
Yeah,
We're being dicks about it, but
Yeah.
I mean, really, people forgot. Like people heard Destiny, like, "Oh, dude, Destiny's the greatest game ever." Even though it's boring, and I, quit. Funny enough, real quick story about Destiny. What made me laugh is they had a report that Eminem, the rapper, yes, Eminem, He's actually gonna buy the Wii U for Smash Bros. He announced.
Because he's tired of Destiny.
Yeah, he's tired of Destiny.
He's
which
like, I'm tired.
I thought that was
And they want this game to last 10 years. People are bored of it after a month.
I know, right? Like, I feel like Smash Bros. Can last 10 years. I mean, look at Melee. Look how long that's lasted.
Hey, if you keep adding in characters every once in a while, you too.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah. In all honesty, let's see. If this show exists in 10 years, let's see. Let's make the super is the bold prediction ever in a show. Smash Bros. Wii U lasts longer than Destiny.
No.
Really?
You know why? Because when Nintendo's going to release the future of gaming and they're going to have a Smash Bros.
7 by that time.
Yeah, or whatever. There's going to be another Smash Bros. Game before they have it, before Destiny.
Yeah, but you know what though? It doesn't mean that this Smash Bros. Will die. Because look at how long.
I think Melee will be around.
Melee's still around.
I think in Evo, 2015 or 2025.
25.
In Evo 2025, they're gonna be playing Melee still. Okay.
It's not even gonna
Mango's gonna be like 40. Like, all right, guys, I got this. Assuming you're gonna be speaking like an old man at 45.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, what is this? Are we old and 40? What is this?
Evo 55. Evo 55. Mango's gonna be 60. Like, all right, guys.
The arthritis, I can't do this anymore, but I'm still gonna do it.
Right?
Arthritis Mango will still kick any noob's asses.
Right? He still beat my ass probably.
Yeah, I know, right?
Mango at 60 beats me right now.
Oh man, Titanfall. We were on that, right?
Yes,
Titanfall, that game.
Whatever that game.
Yeah,
is.
his new DLC. It's funny enough. They announced it the other day during a Twitch live stream. It's gonna basically be a 4-player online multiplayer mission that you can get online and other things too. Who cares?
And hey, so if you still play Titanfall, you got some DLC.
Yeah, we'll post a link to that because I just kind of like it's kind of like a Passover type of thing. Like it didn't really offer a lot for me to. I just wanted to bring it up. Or if anybody's interested in Titanfall, still check it out. The Oddworld. There was an old game back in the days, Oddworld, which was a huge like indie, like not an indie, but an underground favorite that has like a cult following. And now there's going to be an Oddworld game, new and tasty, that's supposed to be coming out for all the consoles. But then something happened that people were afraid that this game was going to get canceled. The series creator, Lauren Lanning, talked about it. He was asked about the remaining releases, which is on the other consoles that are not the PS4. And he said that each version's being adamantly worked on, and he would be an idiot to give you a date. And that the team is committed to making sure those games are as good as they can possibly be on those platforms, and we're far more committed we are than a date. So they talked about the Wii U version, which people were afraid was going to get was canceled, but they said they're having challenges with not having a hard disk because it's digital download. So and Wii U, its max hard drive space is 32 gigs unless you buy an external hard drive. But they're saying if you're going to make a game for the Wii U, it better run on the 8 gig unit. So they're really looking out for the people who have the smaller version.
Yeah.
But the game's coming out. It's not canceled. It's not in any way. Don't worry. It just doesn't have a date, but they're going to work on it.
Sweet.
All the games on the consoles, Project Cars, was a big hype game, which was supposed to be a really graphically amazing racing car game. And now that's going to be delayed until 2015, March of next year.
Which I don't really mind delays as much. Like some people are like, oh, it's delayed, but like they're delaying it for a reason. They're delaying it because it's not ready now, and they don't want to force out a glitchy, crappy game.
Yeah.
They want this game to be good, so they're delaying it to work on it, to fix it.
Yeah. Moving on to other games, because we talk about this game on and off as much as we can, but we haven't been able to play it. Mighty Number 9. It's so strange how this game is because it's a Kickstarter. How everything's been going along with that game is pretty cool. Now, they released the video not for DLC, but for potential DLC, which is an odd type of thing. Again, more things being added, more amazing things in my eyes added to this game. And there's a video that we'll link you to. That it's basically it's titled it says potential bonus DLC teaser. And basically what it is, I'll spoil it for you early, it's hyping Mighty Number 0, which if you look at the character...
Oh, gee. That looks an awful lot like what's that guy's name from Mega Man? Oh right, Zero.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, what a coincidence! My number 0, 0. Duh! Why didn't I see that coming? I should have just really saw it. It's basically 0.
Pretty much.
I mean, like you said, Mighty Number Nine's a Mega Man ripoff. If it wasn't made by the Mega Man creator, it'd basically be a Mega Man ripoff.
Yeah, but it is him, so he can do what he wants.
Now, segueing into the other consoles before we head to Nintendo's alley. PS4 is dominating in sales, and also Destiny's still dominating in sales. People are really bored with it apparently, but they're still buying it. The top 10 games for September 2014 goes as this: Destiny, Madden, NFL 15, FIFA, Super Smash Bros., Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor, NHL 15, Minecraft still selling like crazy. Sims 4, Disney Infinity, and Diablo 3, which, yes, is still being sold as
Diablo
well.
3.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's an oddball on that list.
Yeah. And now Nintendo actually broke down some of the sales figures of the 3DS version of Smash Bros. 705,000 copies sold in the first 2 days of being released, according to the MPD charts.
These are Japan numbers or the?
No, this is the U.S. numbers. Because
okay.
remember, the Japan numbers were like 800,000. So,
Yeah.
I mean, the hype is real in the U.S., but, I don't think that many people bought the Japanese version. But I just think that maybe people are waiting to buy the 3DS version, not even buy the Wii U version, but not even making any excuses for Nintendo. In all honesty, I just feel like this is a good start, and especially the fact that out of those numbers, 135,000 were digitally downloaded.
Yeah, okay.
And also, September's sales of 3DSs soared. 155,000 units were sold. That marked a 55% increase over August of 2014.
It's 155,000 people who didn't have a 3DS to play Smash Brothers.
Yep. Hyrule Warriors sold 190,000 units in September. Mario Kart 8 added more units, 60,000 to be exact. And it's just about 1.2 million at this point, people who owns Mario Kart 8. So yeah, you were talking about the U.S. We were talking about the U.S. sales of the 3DS and the and Smash Bros. In Japan, it's crazy out there because especially they don't have just the regular 3DS now. Now they have the new 3DS.
Yeah, they have the new 3DS.
Which it's still doing very, very well. During the week of October 6th and October 12th, the new 3DS XL sold 164,000 units. PlayStation 4 is comparing it to that, sold 11,000 units, and the Vita sold 8,000 units. So the 3DSs are still doing pretty good, especially the new ones. They're outselling. Let's compare that. The XL, like I said, 164,000 just about. The regular 3DS XL sold 19,000. So they're just like, I don't want that new stuff. I want the old stuff.
Yeah.
Now, not only was it very selling very well. Monster Hunter 4G, people believe, is what helps sell the console as well, and it shows in how much it sold during the same period. Monster Hunter G, 1,446,289 units.
Wow.
I don't even did they sell that many new 3DSs in total? Because I think the new 3DS came out a little before that, but damn.
I mean, the Monster Hunter game is only for the new 3DS?
Oh no, it isn't. But you know what? You're right. It isn't. It can be for both.
Okay.
So I just remembered that. Yeah, but it makes it a better playable game.
Yeah, that's still a lot of copies.
Yeah. And in that week too, Smash Bros. For 3DS had sold 76,000 units.
Not bad.
Yeah. So handheld still it's still the thing in Japan out there.
Handhelds are nice.
Hell yeah.
I like gaming on the go.
Yeah, I'd love it too, especially I take public transportation, so I'm all about it. And the 3DS is pretty good, especially for Street Pass. Yeah. And Nintendo just announced that they have their National Street Pass weekend for 2014, which it's going to be during the weekend of Halloween, starting October 31st. Basically, when you pass by any Nintendo zone, which basically in the U.S. it's basically McDonald's.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's basically like a lot of McDonald's, a few Starbucks, and that's it. Like maybe I think something else has it. I don't know, but I remember I looked it up. I'm like, every McDonald's has one. Like really? But say if you walk by one of those things, you're gonna not only you're gonna get a street pass, of course, 6 people and whatever games they have and whatnot. You're also you're gonna get those people from all over the world. So you're not getting the local people who pass by that local relay all the time. No, you're getting people from all over the world, which is why it's a big thing. They did this like before. This is the second time I believe they're doing this. I like that concept because I pass by Nintendo Zone once in a while, so it's pretty cool that this is happening again.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about that.
I like it. I love getting street passes. I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah, but then you get them from all over the world, man.
Yeah, no, that makes it even better.
Mm-hmm.
Because my region's looking pretty America. My region's looking pretty East Coast.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I cheated on Street Pass. I don't know if that's possible, but I did.
You did.
I cheated. I used cheat mode on Street Pass. But basically, what I did, I had changed my router settings because I have a D-Link, but it's formatted with DDWRT, and that allowed me to use a home pass. Because basically, what I can do is like spoof the Mac and change it to where the like I can make my 3DS think my router is a Street Pass hotspot, and by that, like every like half hour I can change it, and I'm basically like street passing with people even though I'm at my house. And I used to do that like when I was like jobless for a while. I did that. Now that I have a job, I haven't even been able to do that for a long time.
Yeah.
But it was really cool because I got to my me is all over the world, and now it's also more international because of the international street pass.
Yeah.
But I do like I got people all over the world from Australia, Ireland. I think I have all of the UK if I remember correctly. And I think I have all of Australia, but I still haven't got all 50 states.
I have a lot of the East Coast.
Yeah, I have a mixed match. I think I have like maybe 30 of the states, I think, or something.
I
like
have
that.
like a random person from like Anguilla.
Yeah, I get the
And I'm like
Anguilla
what?
too.
Where did I meet you?
Yeah.
What the hell? And then I don't know. The rest of it's just like a lot of the East Coast because I've driven up the East Coast
Yeah.
over the summer,
So
I picked up a lot of people, random people. It's pretty cool.
yeah. So and I like that about Street Pass. The Street Pass is awesome. The games that they have. Hopefully, with a new 3DS, there's more games to come with that because I mean, there's new stuff you can do with it. But my favorite still, though, if we're gonna stick on this a little bit, is the that haunted house game.
I don't have the new games.
Oh, dude, I love that. You gotta get on that. At least get the haunted house one because I bought it because I think if you buy the new games, it's like discounted like by $5, which is like whatever, and you get to try them. And some games I like, some games I don't. The flower game is I can save for last because it's like you grow a flower and it's like okay, like I wasn't really interested in that. The shooter game, which is like you're in space and it's basically like a shoot 'em up type of game where you're just spraying shots everywhere and just like it's basically all the other flying fight is like shooting games basically, and it's basically with Mii's and it's pretty cool. And what the point of that is when you collect the Mii, depending on what color they're wearing, they give you different power ups so you can use for shooting and stuff. So it's
Interesting.
Yeah, I like those two. Other than that, and then the fortress. One where basically you have to build up an army by street passing with people, and the more people you street pass, the more of their people. It's like say, since you don't have the game, you're not a monarch, so I don't fight you because people who have the game can fight each other with their armies.
Oh, okay.
But say if you don't and you're just someone that doesn't have the game,
I'm just a part of your army.
Yeah, I not only do I get you in my army, I get you and whatever street passes you have.
Oh,
in my army.
Wow.
So you have like 500 people on your 3DS as street pass.
Huh?
So I get all 500 people plus you.
That sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really cool, and that's how you have to build up your army. And then the bigger your army, the more even matched or dominant you can be. But then also it's like a game of rock paper scissors. It's like rock paper, literally rock paper scissors, and you have to like pick which one's the best and all that. It's a game of rock paper scissors and numbers.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just hit like 500 something people in my army and in
Yeah.
my village,
Basically
my
your
plaza.
army. Yeah. I think I have like 1,200 or something like that.
Well, somebody cheated. I've legitimately passed 500
No,
people.
dude, there's people at Nintendo World that I've met, and I actually have on the Wii U as like friends. And this dude literally had like I think he maxed out. I think he had like 3 million or something like that. He had like he had like some ridiculous amount. I don't remember if it was 3 million or 3,000. I forget, but it was like it was just literally like the game. It was maxed out. Like it just couldn't go anymore.
You cannot have any more friends.
Yeah,
you can't pass any more people.
Yeah, that was it. And I was like, oh, dude, like do you just come to Nintendo World or something?
Pretty
Like,
much, you must
damn.
live there.
Well, there's a few people that live in Nintendo World, but that's another subject for another time. I don't even think I want to go into that.
Yeah.
Where the employees know you by name.
Right? Hey, John, what's up? When I worked at GameStop, I had that kind of thing where we had the same people come in every day.
Yeah, I don't know, but they come to the hangout. But I mean, it's not like Nintendo World isn't a cool hangout
No,
spot.
it's an awesome place. I've been there a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is. Other Nintendo games that we want to talk about, Mario Kart 8. they added a classic stage in the DLC. I know you're familiar with it because you played it on Double Dash. It also appeared in the DS version, and now it comes back for the Wii U version. It's called Yoshi's Circuit. It was actually a pretty cool stage because it was an island that was shaped like Yoshi.
Yeah.
That's what it was, and I like Yoshi. I love Yoshi.
I like Yoshi.
So Yoshi's pretty cool.
And it had a lot of turns to it, so if you
That was the thing that sucked about that stage.
No, see, I liked it because I used, manual turning.
Yeah,
So
well,
if
who
you,
doesn't?
Yeah, well, some people don't. Some people use
Yeah.
automatic turning. Sorry.
They
Sorry
suck.
to rain on your parade.
Damn it.
But no, I drift, so I was actually really good at drifting through all those turns.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. It was good on Double Dash, but on the DS version, it was a lot harder because
I didn't play it on DS. I don't have a DS Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm. If you played a DS version, it's just like holy crap! Like the turns were killer. But I remember, the Double Dash version was really awesome because it was really easy to drift in that game.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Along with that DLC too, we had talked about before the bike. The Master Cycle that Link gets.
The metal pony.
Yeah, basically. The guy who's in charge of the Zelda series, Aonuma, the director and producer of the Legend of Zelda franchise, talked about how he wants the actual Master Cycle to appear in his games.
It's kind of weird.
Why not?
It's cool, but it's weird. Because it takes place in like a whole nother universe where
it's like a medieval time thing.
Right,
yeah.
but they ride horses. There's no cars. Everyone fights by swords. Like, if you're gonna put a metal motorcycle pony, give him a gun too.
You gotta give him a gun.
Yeah,
You gotta
right?
give him like a gun.
Give him a gun. Why not? Just make it the Legend of Zelda Metalocalypse.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Like,
Link with a pistol.
He's like advanced, like Legend of Zelda Advanced Warfare. Like, all right, let's just go. Come on.
Oh, man. But you know what, though? Zelda does have some futuristic stuff that it's just like, this wouldn't exist, but whatever. It's a fantasy world.
Magic, fairies, I don't know.
Yeah.
Totally legit
it has,
to me.
like, the flying bug. Like, how could that even exist? It's just, but then you have a gun. Eventually someone's got to make a gun. The Master Gun.
the Master AK.
It comes with silver bullets, just like the old school silver arrows. Boom.
Boom.
Yeah, throwing it back. So basically his quote.
DLC, man.
The DLC. DLC Link gun. I love it. The Master Gun.
The Master AK.
It's too dangerous to go outside. Take this. The Master Gun. So, all right, let's get to the quote from the actual producer. He said, so the development team of Mario Kart 8 showed me how the Master Cycle races on the track. I was overwhelmed by how great it looked. It looks so cool that I also wanted to appear in the games I worked on.
Yeah.
There you go, man. The Master Cycle and other games, that'd be awesome.
So, I guess in future Zelda titles, don't be surprised when you see the Master Cycle out there.
Yeah, also there's going to be a Tanuki Buggy. It's basically another game because Tanuki Mario is riding a different cart that was not seen before in that Mario Kart 8 footage. So we'll definitely link that as well. It's in Japanese. Of course, going back to Zelda, going back to even Smash, the amiibo figure for Link will work in Hyrule Warriors. In what capacity? We don't know, but it's going to work.
And I don't see why, especially in Hyrule Warriors, a Ganondorf figure, Sheik figure, Zelda figure.
Which are also for the Smash Bros.
Right,
too.
they work in Smash Bros. They're going to come out because Sakurai said that they are going to have one for every character in Smash Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured those might work in Hyrule Warriors as well.
Yeah, why? So far,
why not?
They've only confirmed Link. They have not confirmed any of the other characters yet, which I don't see why not.
Yeah, because they are playable characters: Sheik, Zelda, Ganondorf.
Mm-hmm.
So I see that happening.
But you know what though? If they do release a Midna figure, I'm buying it. Midna's the greatest character in like that whole gaming series.
Midna's pretty cool.
Midna's awesome.
I like Midna.
Midna's
not the coolest, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, she was like a really cool, awesome character.
Yeah, and Navi's cool.
No, yeah, troll. You're such a troll.
I like Navi.
You're a troll.
What's wrong with Navi?
Anyway, some more technical stuff. The Wii U version of Watch Dogs. Yeah, remember that game, Watch Dogs?
Yeah, that one. The one with the cell phones and stuff. That one.
We're something about real dicks about all these games today. I love it. I love it today. The mobile app companion for Watch Dogs, it's gonna be updated, so it'll work for the Wii U version.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and also the fact too that the Wii U version is gonna support the cop version, where you can play as the cops instead of the bad guy, or basically I don't know if your main character is a bad guy technically. I don't know.
Sure. I mean, I don't really know. I don't play Watch Dogs.
I know, I never played it either. I heard it was a good game, and then everybody kind of forgot about it.
Well, because it's kind of a game you forget about. No, I don't know. I've never played it, but I figure it's more of just kind of a single player game.
Mm-hmm.
So once you kind of beat that, it's kind of over. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's why multiplayer games are better. They just last forever.
Yeah, especially when you could play endlessly online for just no reason.
For 10 years.
Going into technical stuff about Nintendo, they trademark interesting trademarks coming out of Europe. They trademark Virtual Boy and Polarium, which is a Nintendo DS title. Maybe that'll mean that Polarium is going to be coming out on a virtual console. Who knows? But as far as Virtual Boy, I wonder if they're keeping that trademark. I wonder if they're going to release these games out on Virtual Console. Maybe they're finally going to say, hey, you know these games you all never played because the Virtual Boy sucked?
Right.
Let's re-release it now for you to enjoy.
Yeah, let's give this a shot. Why not?
And then Nintendo, one last note. Nintendo's hiring.
Yes.
They're looking for next-gen development.
Which is when I hinted at earlier when I said Smash Bros. Will have another game out in the future.
Yeah.
Because they will. Because they'll be the future of gaming by Nintendo.
Well, it's crazy because they're looking for a someone who's experienced in hardware, especially like GPU architecture and stuff. And they actually like looking for low power design and SoC. I don't know what exactly SoC means. But they're looking for they want someone with that experience, and that would be awesome. They need to have architectural insights and the ability to apply that for future graphics direction for Nintendo. A bachelor's degree in computer science, engineering, or electrical engineering, and 5+ years of lead or architectural role of experience are required. And their job responsibilities, which get so technical, it's like, whoa, dude, like I don't know, man. Does that mean that Nintendo's planning the future of the next console? Yeah.
Yeah.
2 years
definitely.
into 2 years into their new console? I don't know about
You have
that.
to remember, it takes a little bit of time to create something new.
Yeah, but that's the thing. When did they start development on the other consoles? Because the Wii U had to be maybe if midway, if not like a little bit longer into the Wii cycle, you know? So, and meanwhile, they came out 2 years ago, and the Wii came out in 2006, I believe, or was it 2005?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like
it came out in 2006 because it came out after the PS3 and the Xbox.
I feel like Nintendo won't release something unless it's groundbreaking.
Hopefully, again.
So I feel like in order for them to make something groundbreaking, it's going to take some time.
Yeah.
So this might be a project that's 3 or 4 years in the making.
Maybe they're actually going to work on that project from Nintendo Power from back in the days, the ring. I think I'm the only one that ever remembers that. There was a contest in Nintendo Power back in the days when the Nintendo 64 was big hype, and they were just like, the next console to come out in 2064, you can design it. And it basically was this one kid, and I forget his name, because it's an on-the-spot thing. I didn't remember this stuff. He created the cover of Nintendo Power, which is sad because now Nintendo Power is dead.
Yeah.
But he created the cover where basically it's a ring that you put over your head. So not only you're able to play games in your sleep, so or something like that. So you're
How
basically
addicted to games you have to be to be like, I'm gonna sleep. Let me just throw on a video game real quick. All right, let's go. Like, come on.
It's like virtual reality, but no, man, you could play in your dreams, in your mind.
That would be weird.
Maybe that's the console that Nintendo's working on next.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah, no, it's not that. But still,
I know, but still, like, I don't know how I would feel about this if it existed.
I'd play it.
I think it would be weird. I think dreams are dreams for a reason.
Yeah.
That's something else for now.
Yeah, we'll discuss that,
But-
especially when we get more details and I pull it up. But I'll link it. But we're definitely going to talk about that
we'll
one time.
find that somewhere.
Yeah. Oh no, I think I found it, but one time, or at least I could look through like old digital like Nintendo Powers that I have. I know which issue it is. It was basically the one where Nintendo 64 basically came out. So
Yeah.
it had to be a couple of issues after that. So it had to be an issue from 96 or 97.
No, most def.
So Microsoft stuff. The Halo Master Chief Collection, which I thought was coming out a little bit later this year, but I confused it with Halo 5. But it's coming out in November, and it's going to have a day one download, which has a size of 20 gigs.
A day one download of 20 gigs. So guess what, guys? If you're downloading the Master Chief Collection, you're going to download a good chunk of data, and then you're going to download a 21 gig update. Have fun downloading for a week.
Yeah, basically, because everybody is going to get Halo, because, everybody's a Halo fanboy for some reason.
What kind of,
and then they're all going to download it simultaneously.
Most games aren't even 21 gigs to begin with. What kind of 21 gig update?
I believe Titanfall was like 50 gigs on PC.
Titanfall's a big game.
But you know what though? Since it's a Blu-ray disc for the Halo, it's going to be a 45 gig game itself.
Oh my god!
So 20 gigs added onto that. What the hell did you have to add?
Right? Don't you have a full game right there?
Yeah.
21 gig update. Have fun, guys. Enjoy updating your game for a week.
Yeah. So here's from Microsoft itself. Let's see. They talked about it being 45 gigs, and we will also issue the content update at launch that is estimated to be 20 gigs. You'll be able to start playing campaign and more as the content is installing, with some features and multiplayer being added via the update. Why couldn't you do that beforehand? Yes, the update is large, but we aren't about to cut corners to save disk space. This ensures that you are getting every bit of Halo goodness that we can fit in. Our work is not done, however, as we continue to tune, tweak, and optimize the online experience to assure a smooth multiplayer launch. This will continue right up until launch day.
All right, well, that's cool. I guess it's good for them that they're not cutting corners.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always for a better product than rushing something and have it be shitty.
Yeah, that's true. Now you can actually get the digital the download copy, and you could actually download the day one patch before the November 11th.
Okay.
So if you wanted to do that, that's I guess a good thing.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Now this was a rumor that turned into fact because some people found that there were some achievements for San Andreas for the Xbox 360 that weren't available before. So people were thinking that maybe this is a new Grand Theft Auto re-release of San Andreas, and it is true. It's happening. The Xbox 360 version is going to get that. It's going to have a new list of achievements, and it's going to be in 720p. But your save, if you have the game already on your console, whether it be digital or whatever the case, that save file will not be supported.
So you need to beat the game all over again.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to play San Andreas again, sure, why not?
Yeah, it's going to be the 10-year anniversary, so.
Wow, is it really 10?
Yeah.
I feel like that game came out like 4 years ago.
I remember when that game was rated M before it was rated AO.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
I have the AO version still, technically.
I have whichever one came out on release day.
Yeah, which is now technically the AO version.
Technically AO, yeah.
The hot coffee mod.
Hot coffee mod. Awesome.
Want to come in for some hot coffee? Now, here's something interesting that I really love. I think Skullgirls is going to be breaking some ground, especially for the PS4. So they're going to be releasing Skullgirls Encore, PS4 version, but they're going to have people play with their PlayStation 3 arcade sticks. Now, if you remember, Sony had announced when the PS4 came out that they were not going to support any arcade sticks. So if you had an arcade stick from before, you're assed out because now you have to buy new sticks specific for the PlayStation 4.
Which sucks.
Yeah, which is like, really, dude? You're going to have me spend like all this money to have another stick? I mean, it's a USB drive, really? So now Skullgirls is actually going to have a driver, a custom USB driver that will allow you to use your PS3 control sticks in the PS4, and they will allow other developers to use it free of charge.
Cool.
And that's really cool for the future of fighting games because now you're not having that much money, to spend on a new stick. You could do it and, still be able to play your games with no problem.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, that really is. I like that. I mean, it saves people some money, man.
Yeah.
Going on to PC now. We go on from our consoles to PC and then to individual games and then the rest, basically, how we do on this show. The Stanley Parable. It's a game that was basically it was a Half-Life 2 mod, which, I mean, what wasn't a Half-Life 2 mod?
There were so many Half-Life 2 mods. It's ridiculous.
The Stanley Parable, which was a kind of an interesting, like, kind of a puzzle game. It basically, like, I haven't played it and I really want to. I have not had the time to download it or even play this game. You're basically a guy that's alone in an abandoned office and you're trying to get out of it with a voice that's telling you what to do and where to go and stuff, and also being a sarcastic dick to you. It has reached the milestone of selling 1 million copies, so that's really awesome. The game came out last year in October, so about a year it came out, it's already sold 1 million, so that's really awesome.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, I do know there's a free version out there because it was the modded version that, you have to have Half-Life 2 in order to play it. And then that had basically a whole game, but then not the end. And it told you at the end of the game, you have to buy it to find out the ending. So whatever the case may be with that, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I guess they wanted you to buy it.
Yeah, which
Like you can do everything except see the ending. Haha, go buy it.
yeah, and which I think is pretty cool. And I think that that from what I hear, I've never heard anything negative about the game. So that's something that really I need to experience. In all honesty.
Sweet.
One last gaming from PC news stuff, especially particularly with Steam.
I know this.
There's a game developer that was really upset about the way Steam handled his game. Let's see, indie developer Mike Malbec. He was very upset about Paranautical Activity. It was a game that was put like it was highlighted by Steam because it was like a Halloween themed game. Now, there's a screenshot showing what it was, and it's available in early access because it's not a finished game, so it's still like that. So I'm showing Steve right now, which I'll also link to you guys, possibly to this guy's Twitter. I don't know if the tweet still exists, but it's up there. It's like 15% off, whatever the case may be. Early access, Paranautical Activity. Now, the picture is like average, but it's not like the worst. It's not the greatest, but the guy did not seem to like it. The actual creator of the game, his tweet with the picture goes, "Are you fucking kidding me, Steam?" All caps, by the way. We just released out of early access, and this is our front page banner.
Be happy that you're being featured.
Exactly. A lot of people would be like, would kill for that front page feature, especially early access.
Oh, what a dick.
Now, then he goes on with the rant. His other tweet follows. First, they forced me to delay the game because I can't release on weekends. Now this. Steam is the most incompetent piece of fucking shit.
Wow.
I mean, wow, big deal. You couldn't release on a Sunday? Like, or Saturday? Like, come on now. I mean, games get released randomly. Like, some games come out Sunday, some games come out Tuesday, some games come out Friday. That's basically what it is. I don't know. I don't know. And then, now, now he's just cursing out Steam in another one. Taking money out of his pocket, misinforming people that my game is in, early access. And now things took a real nasty turn because then his following tweet was, "I'm going to kill Gabe Newell. He is going to die."
Wow. That's not a threat. That's not threatening somebody's life.
And that's him quoting it, not me. That's his quote. It was deleted, but of course it's saved in images.
Yeah, once you post something on the internet, that's kind of there forever.
So yeah, now and then when that threat happened, because it was a threat, he deleted the tweet, and then he said that he didn't mean what he said. But a Valve spokesperson had came out and said that they removed the game's sales page and ceased relations with the developer after he threatened to kill one of our employees. So then his tweet after all that was, "Welp. PA no longer available on Steam. I'm done making video games now. It sucked while it lasted." It kind of reminds me of Phil Fish.
But he did that to himself.
He really did.
This is his own fault. Like, I would have been happy that I was being featured.
Yeah.
What a dick.
Yeah.
He deserved this guy.
Yeah.
I don't even feel bad. So, we dropped the ball last week. I dropped the ball because this is my responsibility, and I completely forgot to mention it because there was something else going on. But we forgot to mention the new Mega Evolutions that were announced for Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
Mm-hmm.
First off, you have Mega Pidgeot,
which I think is amazing.
Which is pretty cool. It's one of the old school 150.
Hell yeah.
Mega Beedrill,
mm-hmm.
which is also one of the original 150. And then you have Mega Gallade.
Really?
Mega Gallade. I like Gallade as a Pokemon, and then I also like Mega Gallade. Which also, to go on top of that, a little later, they had announced Mega Glalie and Mega Steelix.
Yeah, Steelix. Now, the demo came out only for select people. You signed up for the newsletter on time.
I apparently have been getting the newsletter for like 7 years, and I just wasn't checking it or anything. So I was in fact getting the newsletter, and I got my code, which actually, funny story, when I got my code, apparently that website was so over trafficked that my code wasn't showing up. Oh. It was like type in this code in the Nintendo eShop and you'll get your demo, and it was like broken link.
Oh. So
for 2 hours I had to sit there and look at a broken link until it finally fixed itself, and I was able to play the demo.
And what did you think?
I like it. It's done in a really weird fashion.
How so?
You're basically playing at a much later point in the game.
Oh, okay.
And you're playing from Moss Deep City, which is the 7th gym badge.
Wow, that's kind of deep in the game.
Yeah, and you're basically going on missions. So you're fighting higher level Pokemon with the higher level Pokemon you're given. That's
pretty cool.
You're given one of these starters second evolutions. So you're given a Grovyle, a Marsh Tomp, or a Combuskin at level 35, which, if you know anything about Pokemon, they all evolve at level 36.
Yeah, so,
So-
you get to see evolutions.
You do 2 battles and your Pokemon evolve, and voila, you're sitting there. And he's like, oh, wow, it evolved. Hey, you know what's really cool? These Pokemon have Mega Evolutions. Here's the stone you have. And so I picked the Grovyle because Sceptile has always been my favorite out of those. And I had a Mega Sceptile
Nice.
pretty early on in the game. Because the whole thing is that Team Magma... No,
Not Team Rocket.
It's either Team Magma or Team Aqua. I don't remember which one it is. They're looking for the Mega Evolutions. And so there's a Pokemon in this cave that has a Mega Evolution. So they're looking for it. And you stop them.
Yeah.
And so in every version but Japan, the Pokemon they're looking for is Glalie.
So what are they looking for in Japan?
Steelix.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So in every version except in the Japanese one, you're looking for the Glalie. You find the Glalie, and the Glalie happens to be holding a Glalie-ite, which is what helps it evolve. So Mega Evolve, rather.
Yeah.
And so you capture it with one Pokeball. You don't have to do damage to it or anything. It just catches instantly.
Yeah.
And you
It's a
can...
demo. You don't really have to put that much effort,
Wait,
right?
no.
Oh, excuse
Now,
me.
this Pokemon you caught, you can nickname it.
Okay.
It's the only Pokemon in the demo you can catch
Okay.
because you can send it over from the demo to from your
Oh,
game
nice. At a high
So-
level.
at a high level 40.
Wow.
So, because that's the level that it evolves.
So people really got a real good deal out of that demo to bring into the game that's coming out
yes.
next month.
So when I get my copy of Omega Ruby, I can instantly transfer over my Glalie with the Mega Stone
Wow.
to my actual copy of the game.
I think that's really a unique way to make a demo. I've demos are usually just the beginning of the stage,
Yeah.
or maybe like the second level.
No, it was interesting. And then you can keep playing the demo, doing more missions, and as you do more missions, they give you Pokeballs and Heal Balls and Heart Scales, which are really valuable.
But that's the thing too. Are you able to transfer everything you get from the demo?
You can
to
transfer the Glalie, the Pokeballs, the Heal Balls, and then the 2 set of heart Scales.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
And then apparently there's a secret mission, which no one really knows how you unlock it. It just happens.
You
and,
got to keep playing every day.
I don't know. I don't know. No, because everyone's like, well, I've done all the people like I've done all these different things. I've beaten because the missions are different. You
Yeah.
have to find Pokemon. You have to find a lost person. You have to beat all the people, help them train, or you have to beat this one dude who's calling you out because he thinks he's better than you, and you whoop his ass, whatever. People are like, we've done all these things in all different kinds of ways, and we just don't know how it unlocks. It might be completely random or not. I don't know. But
maybe you don't do anything in the demo and it unlocks it.
I don't know. I don't know what the mission is either because I've been trying to find out at least what the mission is, but no one's giving anything away.
Wow.
They're just saying that instead of going on a mission, because usually it says, oh, go on a mission with me, or, look at your rewards or whatever. Apparently underneath the go on a mission, there's would you like to go to a secret mission? Which no one knows how it's unlocked. So
Wow.
until I figure this out, I'm going to keep trying.
Hell yeah. You got a month anyway.
Yeah.
So that's happening with the demo. So the demo sounds really awesome. Mega evolutions and stuff.
Yeah, which also you once you capture the Glalie / Steelix, depending on which version you have, every mission following that, you have the one that you caught, and you have the Swampert, Sceptile, and Blaziken, all with Mega Stones. So you get to choose which Mega you want to have for each battle. It's pretty cool. I'd like the demo a lot.
So now there's other things that's going on in Pokemon, like the iOS app that's coming out, Camp Pokemon. Would you even be interested in that thing?
No.
It seems kind of kiddie at all honesty.
It is, right? It sounds very kiddie.
It's a free app for iPad, iPhone, basically iOS devices. No Android, no love for the Android. Everything for Pokemon seems to be coming out. Basically, it's an interactive island. It has 6 activities that are based around Pokemon, which is like Pokeball throw and find the Pokemon. Sounds kind of like a corny ass type of game,
Yeah.
right? But it's out there. I mean, there's out there with the trading card game. So, and speaking of the trading card game, we kind of talked about how it was coming out in Europe, in a virtual console. And it's coming to America.
Yeah.
The Pokemon trading card game and Pokemon Puzzle Challenge are coming to the U.S. So
Pretty
that could be really
cool.
good. Yeah. And then Pokken. Remember the Pokken tournament? That's basically Tekken but mixed
Yes.
up Pokemon. That's going to be coming out in arcades next year in Japan only. but they're doing that only to gauge the reaction of people who are fans of fighting games.
Yep.
So that should all be interesting. And one last note about Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Someone in Europe, Nintendo UK, said that the pre-orders for those two games are already higher than X and Y.
Wow.
So, and that's very interesting. I don't even think you told me last night that we were talking before in show prep that you'd even pre-order the new Pokemon game.
I did not. No.
Now, do you think you're gonna lose out on that?
I don't know. They haven't announced anything special yet for pre-ordering. Maybe if they, maybe they have, and I just haven't checked. But usually you get some kind of poster or like a little figure or something. But
kind of like the Smash coin for Smash Bros.
Yeah, right. We got the Smash coins, but they didn't announce anything special for me to want to pre-order it.
Gotcha. So basically, you just don't even you don't even want to reserve it in case it gets sold out because that's gonna be a hot seller.
I'm pretty sure I can go somewhere within 20 miles and get myself a copy.
All right. Closer to the holiday season, man. It's coming out in November. It's already got higher pre-orders than X and Y in one country. I mean, yeah, it doesn't reflect the U.S. so much, but
I'm pretty sure it'll be okay.
And you saw the high demand for the demo.
Because it was one of those things that not everyone got it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll eventually pre-order it like a week before. Because you can pre-order it up until the day of. Or until the next day, whatever, day before.
Gotcha.
But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Now we're just gonna move on to the rest of the stuff that we got from basically every company.
Speed round, the lightning round.
Yeah. A quick little mention: a former EA boss, John Richie Tiello, he's now the CEO of Unity.
Okay, I don't know what Unity is.
Well, Unity, they make the engine and such. Unity,
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess I don't pay that much attention.
Yeah. So he's in charge of that now. We like baseball. We've talked we like esports. We also like sports. And I thought it was really funny about the Kansas City Royals because they're in the World Series. The first time they've been in the World Series since 1985, which is just insane to me.
Before I was born.
Yeah, no. And it was about to, I thought we were going to get to how old I am.
That's why I said before I was born, not we.
Yeah, I know. I was just being born at that time. Apparently there was the team had an addiction mid-July of Clash of Clans that could have cost them the season if they were not playing this game, apparently.
Yeah.
So Jared Dyson had introduced. He was one of the players in the team. He was an outfielder actually, and he had introduced the game to another player, Lorenzo Kane, early in the season. And Kane was a gamer for years. And he and him were actually addicted to Clash of Clans. They were just playing it like crazy. And then it also spread around the team to a point that, following a loss in, July 20th, they were basically, in the losing bracket. They were below 500. Basically the first base coach had found out that, after all these games, all the players are just on their phones just playing Clash of Clans in the locker room. So basically, the first base coach, his name is Rusty Kuntz. No, is that really his name? Oh, that can't be his name. No fucking way, that's his name. Are you serious?
What?
No, the first base coach is Rusty Kuntz. No way. Fucking way.
Wait. No way. That's not his name.
That's his name. Oh my God, why isn't he famous-er? Russell J. Rusty Kuntz. Kuntz. Yes, this is my life. I love it. Oh, I'm 5. Oh man.
Rusty Kuntz.
Yeah, so Kuntz was saying we're never gonna finish this show. Kuntz is saying he told the Kansas City Star that you got to a point where you go, what's the priority here? Is a baseball game just 3 hours of your time spent away from what you're actually being interested in? We got to find a way to get this changed. So, they figured things out. They had a bunch of meetings between the coaches and the athletes, as well as players-only sessions. And, of course, they eventually put down their their game of Clash of Clans on whatever devices they are, and look at them, they're on the World Series now.
Yeah, that's good. Because they were losing focus.
Yeah.
They started out pretty well. You could tell. I can figure out when they started losing focus too.
Yeah.
And then they started picking up late in the season. And now look where they are.
Yeah, right there. And I thought they were gonna choke. I mean, dude, that first game was just
as of right now, it's 1-1.
Yeah, first game was just
that
awful.
First game was terrible.
Yeah,
but game 2 they looked a lot better.
Yeah. Oh no, that game 2 was a much better game. I was like, when they got a run in the first inning, I'm like, thank God.
Yeah, but we're a gaming show, not a sports show.
Yeah, we're not sports guys.
People are like, what is this baseball?
What is this thing? I play a game of it on my console.
Sort of.
Oh, man. So going on to Mortal Kombat news, there's actually going to be a Mortal Kombat live-action series coming online in association with Warner Brothers.
The first season of Legacy wasn't too bad, but the second season of Legacy was pretty stupid.
I haven't actually watched Legacy. I remember the hype behind it, but then I never watched it.
Yeah, Legacy's second season wasn't that great.
Going on to more Mighty Number 9 news, there was an interview talking about talking to the creator of Mighty Number 9, who also just so happened to be the creator of Mega Man. He was asked by someone at Game Informer about Capcom's reaction by this game.
Yeah.
So he said, honestly, we have not heard anything from the people we know at Capcom about it or about any sort of frustration or stress. There are a ton of 2D side-scrolling games. There are actually a ton of side-scrolling games where you shoot, and there's actually a ton of games that have robots in them as well. I think those comparisons are drawn because it's me that made those original games, and now I'm making another one that's similar in genre. But you can't tell a painter to change his painting style.
Yeah.
He paints how he paints.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
If he wants to make a game that looks like Mega Man, let him.
Mm-hmm.
He created Mega Man.
Yeah, so
it's just Capcom has the rights.
Yeah, that's the thing now. That's the sad
reality of it.
There was a Ubisoft developer talking about linear story games. Basically, it's Far Cry 4's creative director Alex Hutchinson, and he talked about he believes that traditionally linear stories based titles are that we're used to will eventually lose appeal with consumers, and that big open world games are the wave of the future.
Because they kind of are.
Well, I love open world games. If I can go and explore around and just able to play it in a compelling story, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
I love games like that. Side scrollers and linear, I mean, they can be fun too, depending on how you pull it off. But as far as like an open world, I need more open world in my life, in all honesty.
Yeah, I love open world games.
There's a game out there where you're a slice of bread.
That's kind of dumb.
It's the same people who bought Surgeon Simulator, which is an awesome, funny, freaking simulator game, bought you a game that's called something that has to do with bread. What is it? I Am Bread.
I Am Bread. I Am Weasel.
But basically, the official description, and I love it. It's like the beautiful story of one slice of bread's epic and emotional journey as it embarks upon a quest to become toasted.
That's retarded.
Toasty. No.
So over stupid simulator games. Please stop.
Tekken 7's arcade date has been released. Yeah, man. Tekken 7's going to be coming out February 2015 in Japan.
Cool.
So, yeah.
I like Tekken. Tekken's all right.
Pokken and Tekken coming out the same year, man.
Nice.
Bethesda is actually going to release physical Elder Scrolls books.
It's pretty cool.
Volume 1 and Volume 2 are going to be the first ones.
I would assume.
Yeah, of course. the land and the lore. And then they're going to have the other volumes as well.
It's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah. There's a Half-Life 3 crowdfunding campaign that will hire Gabe Newell doppelgangers to besiege the Valve HQ.
I think this is great.
The crowdfunding website Indiegogo is attempting to reach $150,000. So basically, that crowdfunding that I just mentioned, they want to reach $150,000. The campaign was released by marketing firm employees Chris Salem and Kyle Mazzei. They want to bring this game to life to a point where they actually bought ads that were like driving around, I believe, in New York City that basically said, "We want Halo 3, we want
Half-Life 3,
Half-Life 3, yeah, we want Half-Life 3, we want 3."
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The 9,000 tier was reached, and they had a truck with a giant billboard. Will besiege Valve headquarters in a similar fashion. It's just, yeah. That's just. I mean, just I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Half-Life 3.
At this point, what has it been like 20 years? Like, come on. Yes or no?
Get over it, people.
Get over it, or Valve make it. Like,
Yeah, I know.
I'd
At
be
this
okay with
point,
Half-Life 3.
Yeah, I would be too. I never played 1 or 2. I played part of 1 and never played 2, but I got.
I played 2. I actually played them both.
Yeah, I got to because I think I've missed out on something in my life if I've never played those games.
Half-Life, man. Then you'll find. Then you'll truly know why people want 3.
Yeah, I guess so. I have Half-Life 2 with the downloadable content too, the side stories.
Yeah.
To chapter 1 and 2, I believe. A judge ruled against shareholders that try to sue Electronic Arts or EA over Battlefield 4's launch. The launch wasn't so great. It was awful to a point where nobody could play online. There were so many things that needed to be patched to a point where it was deemed as disastrous. So 2 shareholders wanted to sue them. It was brought to court in December of 2013, and it was just bad. But the lawsuit was actually the ruling was it was against the shareholders because basically said that it was basically basically the comments that EA made about the game being positive and making the big sales and everything was a vague statement of corporate optimism that any company would make of its products and not a materially false and misleading statements as originally stated in the lawsuit. So they lose.
They lose.
EA wins.
Yeah.
And EA, in a final story, they're adding more stuff to NHL 2015 or to NHL 15 because
I feel like this is just our ongoing update about NHL 2015.
Yeah, it was supposed to be, included because everything that's being added on as DLC to NHL 15 is basically everything that was already in NHL 14. So they just keep on adding stuff. There's just more stuff added. We don't even have to go over it, but it's just, I mean, hold on, we should go over it.
You're getting a lot of your features that you should have had.
Basically. Online team leads the list. Support for full 6-on-6 online play. 5 skaters plus a goalie for each team, which debuted in NHL 09. And other things like that. Also, the NHL early draft between BGM seasons and CPU teams will propose trades to each other, offer them to use too as well. I don't know. I'm going on and rambling. Other elements include a third jersey for NHL teams like the Tampa Bay Lightning, minor clubs like the OHL's Serena Sting. So yeah, they're getting everything that was supposed to be in the game, and now it's gonna be in it. Damn it.
Yeah, I guess they literally had to make date. And they was like, crap, we didn't finish the game. Here, take this, and then we'll give you stuff.
Yeah, no, that's just messed up. Just release the game, man.
Yeah.
But that's it for the Two Broke Gamers podcast. We hope you loved our extended version of our show today.
Woohoo.
Yeah, we went long.
I did.
Yeah. There should be up. We have stuff to promote, like our Twitter.
Yeah.
Two Broke Gamers. It's going to be the number 2 at Two Broke Gamers Pod. Also, our personal Twitters. Mine is at TEH_Rick.
And I am Steve B. Agilism. That's AGILISM.
And also, we have a blog. It is Two Broke Gamers, and that's the number 2. twobrokegamerspodcast.wordpress.com, which will eventually be updated. We're getting the hell out of here for our 21st episode. We'll see you all next week.
Yeah.